Hey guys, so I'm still sick and I didn't make a video yesterday. Well, I kind of did, but it was just like a homemade video that I made on my computer um, with my maker thingy. So um, I wanted to do something for you guys yesterday, and I couldn't think of what to do because I was sick and with everything going on, with the Connecticut thing, the tragedy there, it's kind of gotten me down. Um, and I know a lot of people probably don't really understand because, it's not like, I don't have family there, but I can only imagine the pain and how they feel. So, um, I came on today in light of, the recent events. I made a list and I made it from front to back and I have 36 things. And this list that I made, um, I guess this just got me thinking um, how much we take life and things for granted. And it's sad, like we shouldn't take things for granted and we don't realize that yeah, we're here today and our loved ones are here today, but the question is are they going to be here tomorrow? We don't know that. So I made a list of things that make me feel um, warm and happy and kind of like that warm and fuzzy happiness. You know what I mean? That we feel, and um, it's simple things, and some of the things are not even stuff that you have to pay money for. Um, so let me start reading my list. This is what I came up with. All right. Um, and I think that these are things that we take um, for granted, and I don't think that we should take these simple little things for granted. Okay. So the first one I have is soft underwear. I know it's random, but I was thinking the other day, as I was got out of the shower and I was getting dressed, I'm like, oh my god, these underwear are like so soft and they made me happy. So I'm like, soft underwear. I'm gonna write that down on my list. um, the next one is the sound of my watch, um, like the sound of this. Like it's just so calming and soothing. It's just like so that is just something small that we take for granted, I think. Coffee. I mean, I think that, every morning when I drink coffee, I think about people that maybe don't have coffee and how much it's something so small, but yet something so big at the same time. So, coffee, naturally. Okay, so I got a hot shower or a hot bath or a bubble bath. Like, these are things that we can do right now, and the reason why I made this is because of the whole thing that's going on in Connecticut. And it just got me thinking that there's 20 kids that will never do these simple little pleasures in life. Um, Next one is fuzzy slippers. Like, I love just putting my feet inside slippers that are nice and fuzzy and warm. I mean, it's just a great feeling, right? It makes me feel happy. Um, Cold water on a hot day. I'm not going to explain every single one, I mean, because they're kind of self-explanatory, but it's just kind of like, you're hot outside, you come home, or wherever you are, and you're drinking a nice cup of cold water. It feels good. Um, Tissues and toilet paper that do not rip when you either blow your nose or when you the other one. I mean, because nobody likes to have to blow their nose and it runs through. That's not cool. Or the opposite one. So you got to get puffs and you got to get the lotion ones because they're the best. Um, Music, which you probably can hear right now. Christmas lights. Driving around seeing everyone's Christmas lights, I'm like, wow, it's so pretty, you know? A nice haircut, getting your haircut and feeling like fresh and clean. You're like, yeah, my hair looks amazing and I love it. And it just makes you feel good. Kittens. Like, how could you not just feel happy when you're around kittens? I mean, it's impossible not to just feel good. Like, example A. Hope. Hope. Hey, Hope. She's ignoring me. She's right there. But I mean, like, you can't not feel happy around cats. It's just the inevitable. I mean, they are just sweet, amazing little creatures. So, cats, yeah. I mean, they make you feel happy. Um, Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth. I mean, it's a good drink, and it's just good. So get it. Best stuff. Laying with a comfortable blanket. Um, this is one that I never really realized that I take for granted until I've been sick recently, and I've been doing nothing but laying with blankets. And actually, this blanket, this soft, it's super super soft, and I've been sleeping with this and laying with this when I've been sick lately, and it's so comfy and awesome, and I think I took it for granted before, not realizing the comfort that it brings. Okay, next one is hot tea on a cold winter's day. Or coffee. I mean, mainly tea, though. I've been drinking a lot of that since I've been sick as well. Um, Seeing a rainbow in the sky, like after a rainstorm, and all of a sudden you're walking somewhere and you're like, la la la, and you're like, oh my god, look at that rainbow. Like, it's not something that we get to see every day, so, um, rainbow. Birds chirping. Now, I know that sometimes they can either A, be annoying when we're trying to sleep, or they're B, just soothing. Um, a sunset or a sunrise. I think they're beautiful, and that's one thing I never take for granted because they're just amazing in every way possible. Um, Getting a card in the mail, getting fan mail, for example. Every time I get something from you guys, it like puts a freaking smile on my face, and I'm like, man, I have some amazing people that stand behind me and that support me and love me, and that's pretty damn awesome. Um, Eating a satisfying meal. There's a lot of people in the world that don't even have food, that are starving. So after we eat something and it satisfies us, that's a good thing. It's awesome. 21. Having a good cry. I know a lot of people associate crying with negative or negativity, but honestly, crying could make you feel so good and get so much out. So I think that crying, having a good cry, is definitely something that we should just not take for granted. Um, a random compliment, like excuse me, the other day, actually not yesterday, someone said to me, you know what? Even though you're sick, you still look really beautiful and really just pretty. And I'm like, a part of me was like, is this person on drugs? Or sorry to say thank you and, go on. Because at the same time, I'm like, oh my god. To me, I looked horrible. I've been looking crappy, like I'm real pale. And, I'm not doing my hair, so it's kind of fluffy after I get out of the shower or whatever. And it just kind of like made my day, even though to me, I don't really feel like I look decent at all. um, Catching your favorite movie on TV. Um, the past like 3 or 4 nights, I've caught the movie Elf on TV, and that is my favorite Christmas movie. So even though I've seen it like a trillion times, I still get excited every time it's on TV. And actually, my notification for text messages is I like to smile. Smile is my favorite. Smile's my favorite. So I put that as my text message. So I've been watching that on TV, even though I've seen it a million times. I just love it. So it feels good to see my TV, my favorite movie, on TV. I'm like, yes! And especially when I'm sick. Tight hugs. Like, I think that having a hug is amazing, but having someone just go like this and go, oh, and squeeze you and squeeze you and squeeze you until you, like, can't breathe, is just awesome. And it feels good, you know? It feels amazing. So, don't ever take tight hug. I cannot speak today. Tight hugs. I like that shit. I mean, it's makes me feel good. Loving someone or having someone love you. Don't ever take that for granted because that person may not be there the next day. Good love making, you know, with your spouse, obviously. Some good love making. I mean, a lot of people just do it and they're just like, that was good. But some good, passionate, romantic love making is just, you know, it's special and it's something between you and your spouse. And it means a lot. Laughing. Um, I know a lot of people don't laugh all the time, for whatever reason, but having a good laugh could really just make you feel really good. Watching a good comedy, like a good comedy movie. I watched the movie Pitch Perfect the other day, and I watched it in the theater as well. But it's such a good movie, and it's so funny, and uh, it's just a good comedy. 29, getting a back massage or like a rub, that feels damn good. Especially like when you have a nerve condition or a back problem. Getting a massage is like the best thing in the world. I mean, you cannot hate massages. You just can't. It's not possible. Making someone smile. You, right now, smile. Because, I mean, I like making you guys smile or making you guys just feel good. Like it's a good thing. I think so. It is. It's a good thing. So smile. Because, like my text message says, smiling. I like to smile. Smiling's my favorite. Um, Being healthy. And I think we take that for granted a lot because with me being sick for the past like 2 weeks now, um, I didn't realize how much my health meant to me, you know, and also with my nerve condition and stuff, when I'm actually feeling good, it feels good, because like I'm always in pain, so it's hard to just feel good a lot. So when I do feel good, I'm like, oh, man, I missed feeling good. Um, Next one is acts of kindness, just anything. I mean, anything that makes you feel happy and, give in return. It's good to pay it forward. Um, it's good for yourself and it's good for others. You know, it's best to pay it forward in so many ways. The kindest or the smallest little act of kindness can change someone's life. Letting out your feelings. I think that we should always let out our feelings, even if it makes us feel crappy. In the end, it'll make us feel good, so let out your feelings. Don't keep them in. Playing like a kid. I think that even though if you're an adult like me, I'm 31, I think once in a while I'm entitled to play like a kid. Go outside, play hopscotch, blow bubbles, do whatever makes you feel happy. Play like a kid. Like, sometimes I just play with my nephew and, we do whatever he wants to do. We play one of his games or whatever the case is. But you know what? I'm playing like a 5-year-old. And you know what? I'm allowed to. And so are you. So play like a kid. And then the last one is cuddling up to a loved one. Now, I leave you with that one because, like I said in the beginning of this, with everything going on, you never know when that person will not be there. So, I definitely think that if you have an opportunity right now, while you're watching this, or later on, whenever you can, cuddle up to someone. It doesn't have to be a loved one, or it doesn't have to be, your significant other. It could be your mom, it could be a family member, it could be your best friend, it could be a teacher. And you should hug a teacher anyway, but just, just cuddle up to someone and don't take it for granted because they may not be there the next day. So that concludes my things that I think we take for granted, and I don't think we should take them for granted. So, if you can, don't take that stuff for granted. Uh, Enjoy every moment that you have with yourself and with people that you love. Um, and all those other ones I said. Just, they're simple and small, but yet they mean so much, and we forget that. So, I just want to tell you guys not to forget that stuff is very important. So, I love you. Oh, I might have just gotten you sick. Hopefully not. So, peace and love, and be kind to one another, love one another, hug each other, and, yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye.